The Federal High Court in Lagos State has passed a judgment in favor of Labour Party and Mr. Obi himself. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how this judgment will help P2B to win other cases ahead. Watch to the end.
22 Electoral Act.
We are happy the court have showed that they are independent. The court has showed that they are for rule of law. It's a victory for us. It's a victory for Labour Party. It's a victory for Nigerians. Nothing to do with that it is only applicable to Lagosians. It's applicable to all INEC issues. INEC election, INEC regulated election. The rules of INEC is very, very important. They said the rules. Nigerians didn't say the rules. They said the rules for Nigerians. And they promised they are going to obey it. We are encouraging them. The court have said, please obey your rule.
I am Okocha Happy Marcel, and this is my channel. It is a victory for democracy. It is a victory for Mr. Peter Obi. It is a victory for the obedience, and it is a victory for Labour Party in Lagos State, as well as victory for Nigerians. The Federal High Court sitting in Lagos has passed a judgment. This is another judgment different from the court proceedings of presidential election. The judgment states and mandates the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to upload the results of each polling unit to the INEC server immediately after election before collation starts. The court says this is in line with the clause in the Electoral Act of 2022. Now, I want you to watch this short video, and after this video, I will come and explain to you what this court judgment means to Nigerians. It is very important.
In Lagos, the Federal High Court has ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission and its presiding officers at the Lagos State Governorship and House of Assembly polls to paste the result poster of EC60E at each polling unit conspicuously after completing the result sheet EC8A on election day. Justice Peter Lifu also directed the presiding officers in the state to electronically transmit the results of each polling unit directly to the collation system, as well as transfer a scanned copy of the result sheet to INEC's result viewing portal immediately after the completion of the voting and result procedures at the polling units. This is in line with clauses 37 and 38 of INEC's 2022 guidelines for the elections. The judge mandated INEC to also engage non-partisan and reliable logistic companies for the distribution of electoral materials and personnel in line with Section 27, subsection 1 of the 2022 Electoral Act.
We are happy the court have showed that they are independent. The court has showed that they are for rule of law. It's a victory for us. It's a victory for Labour Party. It's a victory for Nigerians. Nothing to do with that it is only applicable to Lagosians. It's applicable to all INEC issues. INEC election, INEC regulated election. The rules of INEC is very, very important. They said the rules. Nigerians didn't say the rules. They said the rules for Nigerians. And they promised they are going to obey it. We are encouraging them. The court have said, please obey your rule.
If they had brought the suit in good faith, then they should have asked that it applies throughout the country. And that's what we wanted to let the court know. We wanted the court also to know if we were joined that involves political parties, that is one political party against another political party, or that involves the operation of INEC, should be filed at Abuja and not any of the other judicial divisions of the Federal High Court. We filed a preliminary objection. If INEC had raised those points, perhaps the decision would have been different, because it was like given.
Welcome back. Thank you for continuing watching this video. Now, I really want to explain to you the importance of this court judgment. That was Federal High Court in Lagos. The Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and also the gubernatorial candidate of Lagos State, they have approached the Federal High Court in Lagos, asking them to mandate INEC to respect the rule, to respect the Constitution in the Electoral Act of 2022. And the court has simply done that. and the court has interpreted the clause in that section 22 of the Electoral Act, which states that it is a mandatory that INEC should upload each polling unit result direct to the INEC server immediately after the election before collation starts. Now, I want to tell you the importance of this court judgment. That means that the suit that Mr. Peter Obi and the Labour Party have filed in the appeal court Abuja, seeking the nullification of Tinubu's candidacy, is going to be positive. Now, it means that, yes, a court for the first time has interpreted this Electoral Act. And I just want you to understand that this is not all about sentiment. This is not all about liking a political party and hating another political party. No, this is a case of justice, equity, and fairness. There is an Electoral Act, and the Electoral Act has been passed through the National Assembly. It has been signed by the President, and INEC has told the electorate last year that they are going to comply with this law. But what we saw in last 2 weeks, Saturday's election, the presidential election, was flaws. They did not adhere to the laws. They did not adhere to everything that the Constitution stipulates. So this is one of the reasons why Mr. Peter Obi will become the president of Nigeria. There's hope ahead, and as I used to tell you, right now the destiny of this country is in the hand of the judiciary, and the judiciary will never cancel the law. They have to interpret it as it is. This is not only the case of electoral fraud, violence, and manipulation. This is a case of a constitution violation. They have violated the Constitution. My name is Okocha Marcel. You can help me by subscribing this channel, share this video, and always come back to watch this video. See you.